Sundial Growers, ticker symbol SNDL, is on an absolute tear recently. Just today alone, we've seen it go all the way up to $2.95 per share. And in aftermarket trading, it's around $3.50 per share right now. So the gains are following through. They're continuing, and this stock is moving and moving fast. Now, the first time we talked about Sundial Growers, it was only around 60 cents per share just a couple weeks ago. And we kind of talked about the different levels of resistance that we would see on the way up, what would happen, and we're going to revisit those levels today. And we're also going to talk about what's driving this stock price higher and can it continue. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2021 the best year ever. We're going to grow our portfolios together, and we're just going to grow together. Now, if you like the content on this channel, please don't forget to click that like button. If the subscribe button is still red, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, become a bro, and let's grow together. All right, Sundial Growers, right off the bat, I want to know if anybody else went out there and bought this stock around 60 cents per share the last time we were talking about it, because we know that cannabis, alongside clean energy, electric vehicles, mobile payments, and blockchain and crypto stocks are absolutely set to soar this year, and we've really got a lot of potential and a lot of drive behind these different sectors. So cannabis has been getting a lot of news lately and a lot of excitement lately, and most recently last Friday, Virginia passed some laws to take their steps to legalize marijuana, and a lot is happening in this space. Now, if you're not too familiar with what Sundial Growers is, they're a producer and distributor of cannabis products in Canada, the United Kingdom, and across the globe, but really everybody wants to focus on the US market. Obviously, it's a huge market, but we're not just there yet. We're not quite there. It's not legalized, but there's a lot of speculation that it will be legalized, especially under the new administration. And we could see cannabis companies absolutely soar because of this, and people are trying to jump in early before the legalization takes place and before these companies can really enter the US market for recreational use, and we see them soar, right? Obviously, if companies come into the United States and companies are allowed to spring up in the United States, they're going to increase their sales, revenue is going to increase, the bottom line is going to increase, and it's going to be absolutely huge for this industry. So that's the latest news on what Sundial Growers has going on, is the legalization and the steps towards legalizing marijuana in Virginia. And of course, you know, there's a lot of states left to go, and we could be looking at federal legalization here sometime in the near future. I know everything's been kicked around, right? Nothing's set in stone. Everybody's speculating, but people are buying the rumors. People are buying in hopes that we're going to see legalization in the United States, and therefore these companies are going to increase their revenue in an exponential way, and therefore the stock price is going to increase in an exponential way as well, right? So we've seen this company go from 60 cents a share, and really before that, I think it was somewhere around 30 cents per share, but the first time I mentioned it, it was around 60 cents per share, and now it's all the way up at $3. And if you look at aftermarket trading or after hours trading, it's around $3.50 per share. So we've seen this company 5x, almost 6x, just in the last couple weeks alone, and I know a lot of people are wondering, is it too late to get in? Should we be considering, you know, maybe another cannabis company? Is this one too big now? Is the move over? Kind of what's going on? What can we expect? So I always love to look at levels of support and resistance, and I know it's purely not speculative, but I know it's purely technical when you look at support and resistance, and it has a lot to do with swing trading and all of that, and obviously news of legalization could just bust right through different resistance levels or fall right through support levels if something doesn't go as planned, or, you know, if something does go as planned and we legalize marijuana here in the United States, we could see it soar and just blow right through any level of resistance out there. But pending, you know, any sort of news like that, we're obviously going to have to look at different levels of resistance to see where these traders could take this stock. And look, we're getting very close to one level. We're trading at $3.50 per share right now, and I see a level of long-term resistance on the graph at $4 per share. Now, what do I like about this? We're right there. We've got some strong follow-through in after-hours trading. And just another 50 cents, we can see this price blow right through that tomorrow if people are jumping on and the excitement continues and really people want to move on and get on board with these different cannabis companies. Now, what do I like about this opportunity here when we look at the resistance levels? The next level of resistance that I see on a long-term graph isn't until $8 per share. So we could see this thing go from $4 per share all the way up to $8 per share before we really get into another level of technical resistance. So if you're looking to, I don't want to say make a quick buck, but if you're looking to double your money on a cannabis company, Sundial Growers could be an excellent opportunity for you. But it doesn't stop there, right? If we go back to the all-time high for Sundial Growers, we're looking at around $12 per share. So think about it. It's kind of simple if you're trying to remember it. We got 4, 8, and 12. Increments of 4, right? 4, 8, and 12 are the levels of technical resistance that we're going to have to see broken in order for this stock to continue higher and for traders to drive this stock price higher. Now, like I mentioned a little bit before, obviously, if we get news of legalization and things start to move, these levels could just be levels, right? The news could drive the stock price much higher, especially if Sundial Growers comes into the U.S., they make a name for themselves, and they really catch on here, which is what a lot of people are expecting to happen. So do I think it's too late to get into Sundial Growers? Absolutely not. Now, if you're looking to buy it, we want to buy the stock as the price is rising. If the price is falling, if we see a couple down days, people taking profits, because that's what happens a lot of time when we see some movers and they've really gained ground quick. We see a lot of people just booking profits. They're not there for the long term. They don't expect to hold it long term. And therefore, the price is going to drop as people sell off and book those profits. So if that happens, if we get close to that $4 per share mark and we see a pullback, that's okay. That's what resistance means. It's hard to break through that level and we could experience a pullback. So if we see that, we want to make sure we wait until the stock starts to rebound and go back up. Why? Because we always want to buy rising stocks, because what is a stock that's rising likely to continue doing? Exactly. It's likely to continue rising, and therefore we can make money right from the start and as soon as we get into that investment. If we're to buy a falling share, okay, you could think, well, I'm going to get in a little bit better price. This is going to be cheaper. But there's nothing to say that that stock is going to turn around anytime soon or anytime at all for that matter. You could be sitting on that company for a long time, dollar cost averaging on the way down. And, a lot of people have different philosophies and different trading strategies and styles, but I always like to buy rising shares just because it's a lot better and, you got that emotional support of being in the green right off the bat and seeing yourself making money right from the start of your investment. So with that being said, if we break through the $4 per share mark, I think that we could go all the way to $8 per share before we see too much technical resistance on the graph. And that's, that's doubling our money. So that's definitely a huge opportunity and something you need to consider. Now, guys, I always love to know who is trading this stock, who has Sundial Growers in their portfolio. So if you do, please let us know down in the comments below. Kind of if you were able to get in at that 60 cent per share mark a couple weeks ago, if you've held it all the way up, where you plan on taking your profits, how long you plan on holding this company, and if you think that this thing could absolutely blow up and it's an opportunity that all of us need to get into. Inspire the rest of us with your story, with your gains, and with what you believe. And please, if you like the content on this channel, don't forget to click that like button. If the subscribe button is still red, do me a favor. You got one more shot. Click that subscribe button, join the channel, become a bro, and let's grow together. And if you're brand new to investing, or maybe you're thinking about switching brokers, there's a link down in the description below for Webull. You guys can go ahead and sign up for them. They're a great broker, and you're going to get a couple free stocks along the way to help pad your portfolio and really get you started as an investor. And if you feel like sharing this anywhere, you can tag me there almost anywhere at ClayBro. And I'd love to follow you guys back and kind of see what everybody's interested in. So until the next time, I hope that all of you guys have an awesome day.